Hey guys, welcome back to Aligned Souls Tarot. I am Lindsey. If you haven't been here before, welcome. Sorry, my dog just is shedding like crazy, so there's a bunch of hair on here. So hey guys, welcome back if you have seen my stuff before. So this is for Scorpio Singles. I have Scorpio as my rising sign, so hey fam. Yeah, so if you have somebody in mind, or you're talking to somebody, or you're dating somebody, this probably will not resonate, but you're more than welcome to watch it, just in case there are some messages that apply to you, but more than likely there won't be. But you know, whatever you feel inclined to do, your intuition, just follow it. Let's see guys, really quickly before we get started, there's a lot of stuff in the description box, so please make sure that you guys go check that out, okay? If you want personal reads, that's in there. If you want to donate to a channel, that's in there. If you want to see what decks I'm using, that's in there. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff, so please scroll through that and check that out, okay? Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and shuffle all these just in case. What else can I tell you guys? Oh, we have a new deck on the board, so I will show you that in just a second. It is the Moonology Manifestation deck. It's right here. Okay, so it's kind of like your Moonology deck, your typical one, except this one deals with manifestation. So hopefully we'll get to it in your read, if I'm, so inclined to share that with you guys. I hope so, because it's a really cool deck. It's growing on me. Okay, with all that said, let's go ahead and get started, because that's why you guys came here. So let's see what's going on with you guys, what's coming in for you guys. Do remember that this is our general read, so there's a bunch of people watching it, so some of it might resonate, some of it may not, so take what does, leave the rest. Do not try to make it fit. Also remember that energy can be reversed, so most of this should be about you, but doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be about somebody that you're about to deal with or have dealt with. I mean, there's so many combinations. So like I said, if you guys do want a personal read, though, that is in the description box for you guys, okay? All right. Also, you guys might hear my alarm go off. I am cooking soup right now, so just, just a heads up if you hear Alexa go off. All right, let's see. Cool deal. Alright guys, bottom of the deck you have the Six of Wands, so you do have a victory coming in some way, shape, or form. Let's move these over. Middle of the deck here, or middle of the spread here, you have the Eight of Coins in the reverse, which is telling me there's something that is not being worked on. I definitely see some healing that needs to be done. Hold on one second, guys. Hey guys, sorry about that. I know it doesn't feel like much to you guys, but my daughter came out and had questions for me, and then the soup was done that I was telling you about, and then we all had to eat dinner, so it's been a while, but like I said, you guys don't feel it, so that's the good thing about YouTube technology, I guess, or recording. So anyways, like I was saying, guys, I felt like you have something here that you don't want to work on anymore, or don't feel it's worth putting in the effort. I also mentioned a victory coming down the line, and some healing that needed to be done. So looking at the cards now, though, yes, I still say all of that, but I feel like there's something that you walked away from because you gained new a new perspective on it, right? You gained clarity on maybe this person's intentions, their true intentions, or maybe they were just like wasting your time or something, but something happened where you decided to leave this burden. Like something about that relationship or that connection was burdensome to you, and you gained clarity on whatever this was, like why it was such a burden, and therefore you decided to walk away from the situation. You decided that you didn't want to fix it, okay, for whatever reason. Again, take it as it resonates for you. I do feel like there needed to be more balance and more communication in this relationship, again, or connection. Like you didn't have to be in a full-blown relationship with this person. It could have just been a connection. But I definitely feel like there wasn't that. So you recognize the fact that, hey, either you or this person needed some time and space to do some healing in order to get that balance in that relationship or that connection. And from that perspective, from that change of perspective from when this started, you're like, I just need to walk away from the situation. The thing is that I feel like with this Eight of Cups being in the reverse like this, normally I say that this card, and this, just because the way this card is in this deck, is that when it's upright like this, I feel like somebody is coming towards you, even though in general the Eight of Cups is about walking away from somebody. I don't know, my light is shining on that. Okay. Yeah, so normally the Eight of Cups is about walking away, but in this particular deck, she's walking towards something, okay? Yes, she's walking away from the Eight of Cups here, but I always take this as a walking towards something card. And so with it in the reverse, I say like that is a definite sign of walking away from the situation. But what I was going to say is that for some of you, I feel like this energy is reversed, and I feel like this person might be coming back around. So we'll definitely get more clarity on that, just to double check and make sure. Like I said, I definitely feel like you guys walked away from something. Now again, remember, the whole entire energy can be reversed. So this person could have, that you were dealing with in the past, could have had some realizations and walked away from you. If that's how it resonates, then take it as such. But I feel like for a majority of you, you were the one who saw this and walked away from it. But I, just looking at this, for some reason, I read it the way that it is normally read in like one of these tarot decks, okay? So I definitely feel like there's something coming back in. So we'll definitely figure out what that is. You are being asked for patience in the way of love. Again, I'd like to know more if, something is coming in for you guys. It talks about foundation and there not being a strong foundation here. I feel like this resonates with this Four of Swords energy here. So I feel like you have some foundational healing to do within yourself. And it very well could have been like this person, right, that we're talking about. But I feel like, again, for a lot of you, it deals with you and you having the need to heal, okay? Lots of root chakra cards here too, with all three of these being read like this. So root chakra, and I mentioned this in the last video I did too, was it's all about like those childhood woundings, the way we were raised, things we were taught, beliefs we were taught, that kind of stuff. Subconscious level things that really are at our foundation, okay? And I feel like that's kind of more confirmation that foundational healing is what is needed right now. Coming in, let's see, of the 10, okay, yeah, you do have something new coming in, like I mentioned earlier. I just kind of felt that. You have the 10 of Cups in the reverse, the Sun, the 5 of Coins, 3, 4, 5. I normally go 5 deep, so King of Swords. Okay, so you have something coming in that's new for sure. There's a Chariot in the background of this. This is a Sun card. But there's definitely this energy. I feel like this is this 5 of Coins here, this 5 of Pentacles here. I feel like this is this person like watching this new beginning happening with you. Okay, okay, so they're this is kind of weird because I've never read this like this, but if you take this as this past person and this is you, right? They're telling me to take this as the past and take this as your future. So it's kind of saying like this person is watching you move forward to some sort of victory, something that brings you that passion and happiness that you are seeking. And they're kind of like reminiscent on the fact that they missed out. Their feelings are really hurt. The Ten of Cups is in the reverse. I feel like they did see a future with you, but there was, like I said, there was something that was wrong in this connection, and I can't tell you exactly what that is right now. But there was something that was burdensome that had to be released with this previous connection. So I feel like this person is kind of watching you from afar, even though the Five of Pentacles is just about being like left out in the cold. Normally, I think it's like the 5 or 7 of Swords that's about watching somebody from afar, but I'm picking that up is what I'm saying with that. King of Swords here is really like clear, concise communication, but I'm also getting more of a cold vibe from this. Colds, cut off, like things were not discussed. This, whatever this is in the past, could have been just completely cut off. No communication whatsoever. No explanation of why you walked away. Yeah, that's just like the main energy that I'm getting with that is just this. I feel like this person's mad though. Like if I look at his face, it looks like he's mad. So again, we'll do some clarification and get some more in-depth information on this whole situation. 8 of Wands in reverse is a lack of communication. You do have the Lovers here. I normally don't go this deep. 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I just feel like there's just this something new that's coming in, and you're leaving something behind for sure. And this person, like I said, is just, they're just not happy with this situation, right? Okay, which is totally reasonable, right? I mean, if somebody leaves you, why would you be happy about that, right? All right, so let's get some clarity on this. I know I already shuffled these, so let's go ahead and go with these. So 4 of Swords, please. Yeah, see, you got the 8 of Cups in reverse again. All right, this didn't fully flip out, so I'm going to put this back. But I definitely feel like somebody's coming back in. Some energy is coming back in. So 4 of Swords, please. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I feel like you've just decided to work on yourself, Scorpio. I just really feel that. I'm going to move these over. Hopefully that glare from the light won't have you not see them. Okay, here we go. Cool. All right, so Queen of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Again, I just definitely feel like that is you just working on yourself. Building that confidence back up. Okay, hello. All right, anything else for Justice card? You have the 4 of Wands here, which typically deals with a marriage or a next level of commitment. Can deal with choices though, as well. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Okay, yeah, so exactly what I was saying with this Justice card. You wanted balance in this relationship, and you knew that you needed to take back your power in order to do so. I feel like you might have been on the road towards marriage with this person, or towards a very long commitment with this person. You could have been married to this person. You could have been in a very long-term relationship with this person. So whichever of those resonates with you, take what it does. But I feel like you just needed, you have your solar plexus here being highlighted, which is both the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Coins here. So I feel like you just definitely needed to take back that power. You definitely recognized that you needed to be drama-free. And again, just taking back your power. There needed to be balance in this situation. There was not. So I feel like maybe they're telling me right now, like, things were starting to get a little bit too serious, and your gut instinct was like, whoa, like, let's pump the brakes a little bit here, okay? So I feel like you definitely pulled back. Like I said, in the mood or in the need, or recognize that you need to do some internal healing in order to move forward, okay? And sometimes that happens. Sometimes we're in relationships just so they can teach us a lesson. And once we have learned that lesson or recognize that lesson, then we move on, okay? So it's totally normal, totally okay that you felt that way or felt you needed space for that. 5 of Pentacles again on the board. Yeah, like I said, all this is just clarifying exactly what I've already said. So 5 of Pentacles about being left out in the cold, right? Cutting somebody off. And I feel like you did that when you realized this perspective, right? Whatever came to light, whatever mask was taken off from this energy made you really say, hey, I need to step away from this. All right, 8 of Coins, please. All right, Knight of Swords. The 6 of Wands kind of peeked through. I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so 8 of Coins being clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Empress in reverse. Again, see with this card, like normally the Knight of Swords is like charging in with this heart on the horse. Let me see if I can get that for you guys real quick. But normally he's like charging in. He's like the fastest moving card is what a lot of people say. He has the heart on the, here he is. He has the heart on the bridle. That's so funny. The 10, I wish I could show you that. Shoot. Oh well, 10 of Pentacles was behind that. But he's normally like fast moving and charging in and like knight on a white horse, kind of save hero sort of vibes, right? On his bridle, I don't know if you can see that right here where my thumb is. Maybe some of you can. It is a heart. Okay, that little red dot, that's actually a heart. So a lot of times when I'm using this deck and this card comes up, I talk about how, you have fast communication coming in. Someone's going to send you a message regarding love because there's a heart there. He's dressed in red, right? He's willing to fight for your honor, that kind of stuff, right? But in this deck, his back is turned to us, right? His motorcycle is in a position to leave. So for this deck and this card like this is, to me, is always about leaving. Complete opposite of that deck, okay? So I totally go by imagery on these cards and the basic meanings, right? Because it all tells a story. So anyway, so this person is like, he's running away, right? He does have his bow and arrow, which is indicative, of Cupid's arrow. But I feel like with the Empress being in reverse, together with this, is like this wasn't everything you thought that it was going to be, right? I feel like you felt maybe you were nurturing the wrong thing. Like I just told my son last night or this morning, like you're barking up the wrong tree, and that just came to mind. So maybe for you, like this was just wrong. This was not what you thought that it was. The fact that the moon is down here at the bottom instead of at the top tells me there are emotions here that weren't being brought to the surface. And this could have very well have been, they're telling me now, like that you gave so much to this situation, that you were like, I am not going to give anymore. I am going to walk away, and whatever happens, happens. Okay. Again, take that as that resonates. It's definitely, the Empress in reverse is about not nurturing the situation, right? Not growing it any further. All right, so 8 of Cups, you have the High Priestess. He kind of wants to come out, but I'll put it back. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Oops. It didn't fully come out, which is why I put it back. I just wanted you to know that it was there. All right. So, High Priestess, 8 of Cups. Sorry. if it's in regard to this person coming back in and the fact that the Page of Pentacles kind of popped up like that, definitely a rejection of this offer. But it's more like you connecting to spirit and connecting with your higher self and trusting your intuition when this person does come back in, to have the strength to, or the insight and wisdom to not go back to this person. Okay. And I feel strongly with you as Scorpio that you're okay with doing that you're capable of doing that. But definitely be more guided in your intuition and towards your future, just in general. Especially when we come back to the beginning here, okay, about that healing, that internal healing and working on yourself. Your intuition is your strongest superpower, okay? Your gut feeling on any situation, whether it be relationships, family, jobs, moving, children, whatever the case is, like, your intuition is your best friend. So by healing yourself and really trying to, even with this Seven of Wands and this meditation feel, tapping into all of this energy right here is going to bring you to your higher self and bring you to a higher level of consciousness when it comes to connection with spirit and the universe and God and your purpose and your alignment and all of those really good things, right? So when this person comes back in, just lean on that, okay? Lean on guidance to know how to handle the situation and say and do the right things, okay? All right, we have the Three of Coins here in the reverse. Also, guys, as I keep talking, it's gonna sound weird, but my throat feels really dry, and it's making me tired of talking, and I feel like this resonates with your connection. You do have a couple of you have one throat chakra card here, but you have a lot of swords on the board, which is about communication. And I feel like for you guys, you're done talking, right? I feel like you are done talking with this person. You are done talking about the situation, and you just seriously want to move on with your life from this situation. So when this person comes back in, I truly feel like you're going to be no, for real, I'm done talking. We're done. That was it. Nothing you can say or do is going to fix this. And I feel like you're just going to lay it out there for them. Okay, Three of Coins. You have Judgment. In the reverse, you have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Wands. So I definitely feel like... Hold on, sorry. Okay, so I definitely feel like you guys gave a lot to this relationship. I already mentioned that previously with this. I feel like now you're wanting to, they're telling me, dance to the beat of your own drum, right? Which is what this girl here is doing, right? And then you have Black Beauty in the background, okay? But you'll also notice in this card, I really like this card because it has the Four of Wands around her, right? So the Knight of Wands is supposed to have, well, let's see, if it's a knight, then it would be a jack, right? So it'd technically be a 10, 11, right? Anyway, so there's 4 wands here that are on fire. And the fact that you have the 4 of Wands on the board that are also on fire, because wands are passion, these two are definitely related for you guys. And I feel like you are finding that true happiness, right? You are finding that one that really sets your soul on fire, that really aligns with the 4 of Wands and what that means for you. So long-term relationship, marriage, next level commitment, that kind of thing. But you're finding that you have to not give as much to the situation in order to find that. You know that the foundation is an equal give and take in a relationship, and you know that it has to light your soul on fire. is something that you shouldn't have to work at in the sense of trying to make it fit, okay? It will flow naturally. Another thing with this Judgment card is they're asking you to also surrender. They're telling me this saying, when you feel like you have surrendered, surrender more, I think is how it goes. So yeah, just seeing if there's anything else they want me to tell you about this. I think you, okay, all right, okay, I got it. So they want you to figure out what it is, what it means to you to have a solid foundation in a relationship. What does that mean to you? Make a list of, could be like what you want in a person. Make a list. If what it is you want to have in a relationship, like maybe you want date night once a week or something. Maybe you want love letters. Maybe you want to be able to cook dinner for them. Maybe you want to have like a night where you guys go take a walk or something. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. So like, what is it that you want that for you makes a solid foundation in a relationship, both from that individual, like on a giving and receiving end? So what is it that you would like to receive, and what is it that you would like to give to a person in a relationship? And then what is it that you want in an individual? What are you seeking in an individual? Okay. All right. Okay. So that's all I'm getting from all of that there. So lastly, let's clarify Temperance here with patience when it comes to love. That Temperance card, she is holding 2 cups. I actually think most of them are. And the 2 of Cups is about being in that lover's situation. Yeah, here we have that 7 of Swords. Remember I was telling you the 7 of Swords is about like that person like mysteriously watching you. Sorry guys. Yeah, see, there's such a I hate to say this for your reading because it's not your reading that's boring. It's just, I feel like your person is just like, they don't interest you anymore. Because it's like every time I go to talk about them, it's hard for me to talk, like it, because it's just, my throat feels dry, and then it's just like boredom, you know, which I hate to be rude like that, and I hate to talk about somebody like that, but that's exactly how I feel, and I feel like you guys are feeling the same way. Anyways, so they're telling me about the moon in this card specifically. So in regards to you, Scorpio, going in and looking at those emotions, that internal healing is what's really going to help you with moving forward and moving out of this energy. Let me see if I can get one more on the Temperance card for you, just for like further clarification. Again, like I said, I definitely feel this person is like he or she is like trying to just come back in, and like, it's not even like they're trying to fight for it, which is kind of annoying. I think they just miss your presence, you know, and that's kind of like not so, yeah, see, that's not what you want in a relationship. Okay, whatever, we'll take it that way then. So again, like the future you saw of this person is just non-existent. No communication, you don't feel connected to them, and you're just like, I'm done, right? No future whatsoever. You have other plans. Sorry, Scorpio. Oh my gosh. You just have other plans. You have like bigger things to do with your life than deal with this person, okay? And I don't know exactly what happened between the two of you, but I feel like you know. I feel like you know that you made the right choice in moving on with this person. So, okay. Bottom of the deck, you got the Page of Cups in the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Swords. Sorry, I'm not showing you all these. 4, 5. Okay. Put him over here. Okay. Yeah, so things have ended for sure. You're definitely going to reject this person's offer when they come back in for sure. The Wheel here talking about destiny. You have a new beginning coming, right? You have the Sun card here. Did you get the Sun card before? I thought you did somewhere. Yeah, you did. Right here. You have the Sun card. Okay, so Sun card again. You won't be single for long. Just heal some past hurt. This is what's in the middle. Is past hurt here. Sorry, guys. And it's not going to take, okay, when I say it's going to take some time, I don't mean like a long time. I definitely don't feel like it's going to take a long time to move forward, and get love in your life again. They're telling me like 3 to 6 weeks. I don't normally do times, but for some reason they're telling me 3 to 6 weeks. But it's going to take a lot of balancing on your half between the light and the dark. Okay, so balancing your masculine and feminine energies, balancing your life, aspects of your life, going in, doing this healing that I talked about, coming out confident in yourself, doing the work. So you really have to put in the work, which is going to take some time. You'll probably be in the midst of healing when this other energy comes in, not the old energy, but this new Sun card energy here, okay? As far as this old person coming in, who knows when they're coming in. Could be sooner rather than later, or it could very well be after you've done your healing. And I mean, healing is never really done, but it could be at the same time. It could be at the same time that this other new Sun card here comes in, this new person comes in. Who knows? But definitely know that divine timing is on your side, but you have to do the work as far as healing goes, okay? All right, let's see if I want to clarify anything else. Let's see if I can get something about this new energy coming in real quick. Maybe just a couple of cards on it. I'm not really feeling any oracle decks for you guys. I'll probably do the manifestation deck and then close it out. So let's see about this new person coming in. See, 10 of Pentacles. And that, remember when I told you earlier when I got that Knight of Swords out, that 10 of Pentacles was right there. Yep, 2 of Cups. See, I don't think I need to go any further than that. I don't want to ruin it, but yes, you do have something long-term, stable, loving, equal give and take coming in. Yep. No longer being left out in the cold. It's not going to be just about passion. Let's see, we can get a couple more. Oops. All right. I feel like this Hangman is... Oh, I guess I do want that in the reverse. Okay. This is interesting. All right. So there might be some confusion around how this person feels. That comes in. And I feel like they're telling me, I mean, you have the 10 of Cups and you have the 10 of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is going to be more stable, more grounded and earthly connection than it is going to be a lofty, hopeless, romantic sort of love thing, right? But, okay, so confusion around how this person feels, because their love language isn't equal to yours, okay? Their love language is grounded in things. So it could be like doing things for you. It could be buying you things. Not in the sense of sending you love letters or maybe cuddling with you a lot on the couch, right? Things like that. Physical touch could probably not be one of their things, but the more materialistic things are, okay? So just take note of that. Two things with this. You could have drama coming in, especially if you have this old person trying to get in. But I definitely feel, as far as just looking at just this person, that they find you worth fighting for, which is good. I feel like you guys have wanted that. All right. And like I said, it's something more than just a physical connection here with this person. This cycle of being physical with people and having them not be up to your standards, especially when it comes to the long run, is done. Okay? Because as soon as this person comes in, they're going to show you that there could be more to it than just a physical connection here, okay? There's definitely love here. There's, like I said, equal give and take here. And they find you, look, Knight of Swords is on the bottom. Oh, and so is the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, guys. Okay. Yep. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, guys. I mean, the Death card's here on the bottom. I mean, you have so many good things like coming towards you. Stability, communication. In the middle here, the Three of Cups, right? Coming together, the Ace of Cups. There's emotion here. Okay, so you're getting a good mix of everything. Just take note that the emotion card is just an ace. It's not a knight. So it is an idea. It's not an action yet. But this person is willing to work on things with you. You have the Death card here in the back, which tells me that when this person does come along, you will have done healing that's required, and you will be moving forward from this mess, right? Okay, so sorry guys, I was sick last week, which is why I didn't upload these videos sooner. And the week before that, I was just busy with school and stuff like that too, so. Alright guys, so we'll get these cards out. 1 or 2, manifestation, how to help you further bring this new love in, how to help you with that, and how to help you heal. Oops, some cards. Some fell. Alright, and then we'll close out the read with this, okay guys? Like I mentioned earlier, this is a new deck, so I will read these from the book, but I'll only get like 1 or 2 for you. Alright, what is going to help you with that? There we go. Alright, try to get 1 more for you. If not, then we'll just leave it like that. Nope. Alright, bottom of the deck, you have last quarter in Leo. It says lighten up. Okay? Lighten up. So don't take things so seriously. Full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. So, let's go ahead and read these real quick. It's kind of neat that you have a last quarter and a full moon, because it means you're closing out a cycle here. Because after the full moon, we go from the new moon and we build up to the full moon, and then from the full moon we decrease to the new moon. So the new moon is all about starting new beginnings. Full moon is all about releasing things that no longer serve us. So we build and build and build. Full moon, release it, whatever hasn't worked, that kind of stuff, and then we decrease our energy. So we're building up our energy, and then we're decreasing our energy. So new moon to full moon is a great time to like build things. So like building a business, building a relationship, building yourself, right? And then from the full moon to the new moon is when we kind of release things and let go. We relax and we take more of the feminine approach of the energy, the more flowy kind of thing, creativity, that stuff from the full moon to the new moon. Okay, so in essence, the new moon to the full moon would be building, which would be your more masculine energy. Okay, creating things. So there's between creating things and being creative is one's an art form, one is more of a structured form. I hope that makes sense. Okay, full moon in Aries, cool your emotions. Are you in the middle of an argument or perhaps in the mood to pick an argument? Or are you being overly forward? This is a time of heated emotions and frayed tempers. Anger is better than despair. As Abraham Hicks taught us, because anger spurs us on to do something, but you may get better results if you master your emotions. Certainly avoid stirring the pot or it could boil over. Cooling your emotions and being the peacemaker means you'll attract a more peaceful outcome. Seek a balance between you, and me. There's no point in pretending that you don't have intense feelings, as this blocks your manifesting powers. You need to work through your feelings by thinking of the people involved or forgiving yourself. The manifestation affirmation says, out of this, only good will come. It says you can also call on Athena, who's the warrior goddess, to help you, give you courage through your emotions, and transmute your anger into healthy anger and even love. Okay, guys. All right, let's do last quarter moon in Leo, because I'm just kind of curious about it, to be honest with you. Last quarter moon in Leo, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Here we are. What's happening for you right now can turn out well, but you need to find a balance between the light and the dark. Oh my gosh, guys, I said that. I said that with the wheel here, didn't I? I did. The light and the dark energies. Crazy. Can't make this stuff up, guys. Get in touch with some lighter and happier feelings to clear away any energetic debris that may have grown out of your fears. That said, this isn't about glossing over any dramas or in pretending all is well if it isn't. A positive attitude towards life now will help clear away any upsets. Two very strong energies are at play here. All the things you fear and your very vitality. Drawing this card suggests you need to lighten up a little. Happy manifesting comes from a happy place. Make a list of your blessings. You know how I talked about lists before? This could also probably really help too. So it's ironic that they say lists in here. So do a gratitude kind of list as well. Let's see. Your manifestation affirmation says, when I forgive myself, I set myself free. Life is made up for light and shade. That is true. So you can't have lightness. You can't have light without the dark, right? So we go through things so we can grow through things, all right? So, yeah. So we have balance those out, guys. Your masculine, feminine energies. Like I said, do some healing on your foundational work here. Root chakra, definitely prevalent. Solar plexus is prevalent. You do have something new coming in, but it's going to require you to heal some of your stuff first. Like I said, this old person is coming back in, but I feel like you know what you need to do in that situation. You will have a victory. You will have this 10 of Cups. You know, you are going to break some cycles here. Okay, and I feel like that's everything, Scorpio. Okay, so again, just check the description box for all information. We're almost at 100 subscribers, guys. I don't know if you know, like, if you've watched one of my videos before or not, but when we get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to start doing giveaways, and it's not just tarot. It's going to be about healing mentally, emotionally, physically, because that is my brand. Again, you can check all of that information out in the description box. It's all there, my other brands and stuff like that. So yeah, we're almost at 100 subscribers. I think we're like at 88, so we're so close, and I'm so excited because I just want to give back to you guys that take the time out to watch my videos. I love doing these things for you guys, so it's like not a burden for me to sit here and do this for you. But I definitely do just want to give back as a thank you for taking the time out. Okay guys, so subscribe if you have not already, share out videos, tell your friends and family to watch some stuff, subscribe to some stuff. And let's get these giveaways going, okay? Again, check the description box. Personal reads, all that kind of good stuff is in there, okay? All right, Scorpio, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.